all you happy people, and welcome to my little book review of the book Limitless by Kwik. So I bought this for hubby last Christmas and I was desperate the other day for some reading material. So I raided his stash and I'm starting to read his books. So I wanted to give you my little take on Limitless. It says, upgrade your brain, learn anything faster, and unlock your exceptional life. Apparently, it says he's a celebrity brain coach, and he speaks with, sports teams, actors. I think it even said like the UN and some other major groups. So, sounds very prestigious. But the proof is in the pudding, right? I will say, I opened up the front flap and this format was impressive. This, I would give an A+. I would like to see more publishers do this because right off the bat, you see the chapters. And I think that is awesome. The colors kind of grab your attention. So it says, part 1, free your mind, call to adventure. Part 2, limitless mindset invitation, dispel the 7 lies of learning. And then 3, limitless motivation, purpose, energy, small, simple steps, and flow. And then part 4, limitless methods. And 5, limitless you. I thought that was pretty nice as far as the format. I'm definitely a visual learner, and I thought that was great. This book was written just last year, 2020, so it's brand new. So I wrote down a couple of my notes, having just read this like 2 days ago. I thought I'd do this book review while it is still fresh in my mind. Now, you will see I have mixed reviews. It was a very slow start. That is my brief analysis of this book. I would say the first 75% of the book, I was just sticking with it because I like to finish a book, unless something really turns me off in it. But the first 75% was very slow for me, but I stuck with it. I am glad that I did though, but I did find that a lot of it was recycled psychology fluff, I would say. I guess I was bored with old information, old to me because I have read other things that were similar. So it was no groundbreaking information for the first bulk of the book. He suffered a brain injury as a child, and so he has had to work and fight through a lot of difficulties, and I give him huge applause for his tenacity and then turning it into something useful to help other people. So for that, he gets an A+++. But I will say that it was encouraging, and I'll tell you why. It challenges you to reach your full potential. So for that message, I think that's awesome. And also he encourages you to not allow your past to dictate your future, such as maybe you had difficulty learning in school like he did as a result of his brain injury. But he encourages everyone to not give up. And I think that's a great message. His personal goal is to read one book a week. And I think that's phenomenal. 52 books a year. Now, last year, my personal goal was 24 books for the year. So that would have been, 2 a month. And this year, I have been a little distracted regarding that goal. But it is my goal to read a minimum of 24 books this year. However, I think that I will max that. I will surpass that for sure. Over the last 2 days, I have read 2 books. So if I continue this trajectory, this will be a very good thing. Of course, I can't always read 1 book a day, but yeah, that definitely challenged me to kick my goal into high gear, and that's possible. He advocates speed reading, and I think he even offers a free speed reading course on his website, which I would have to look up what his website is. Let me look in the back. Well, jimkwik.com. There you go. Kwik being Kwik. But he has a whole like center for learning on his website, apparently. I haven't gone on there, but he references it in his book. So he's definitely trying to help people reach their full potential, which, like I said, I applaud. I did disagree with some of the personalities that he terms as great, just because and worthy of emulating. They were not, in my opinion, but that's my opinion. You know, opinions are like noses. Everybody's got one, right? But I was willing to overlook this and just trudge on, soldier on. He did challenge me and, you know, I'm sure anyone reading his books to exercise our brains more. Remember that it's like a muscle. You know, the more we use it, the stronger it becomes. And so that was a challenge to me, always. And he points out that intelligence is not fixed. We can always build on that and challenge ourselves and find greater success as a result. So I thought that was good. And I will say that he reignited the notion that anything is possible. Fighting through adversity to reach your goals is attainable. So my conclusion is it was a very slow start. It was a very slow start. And also that he is probably, I'm going to go out on a limb here, but he is probably a much better speaker than he is writer. You know how some authors, you can just easily just follow their writing rhythm? I felt like he wrote in some sort of an offbeat rhythm. I just never could quite connect. And it took everything within me to finish the book. But I was willing to overlook that just to get to I kept thinking, well, the best part, it's got to be coming up soon. It's got to be coming up soon. And I will say the last 25% of the book was the best part. But it kind of builds as far as his take on things and his story, etc. So it was hard to fully immerse myself in this book. So that was a challenge for me. However, I will say that it was still a good read. So I'm being fair, right? So I would recommend this book, Limitless, but with a caveat. The caveat being patience required in the first 75% of the book. What kind of a recommendation is that? It was good. Not my favorite read. Encouraging nonetheless, though. So take that with a grain of salt. Maybe read some other reviews. Like I said, huge applause to him for overcoming his brain injury and for devoting his whole life to encouraging others to overcome their obstacles. So that definitely has merit. So that's my little book review for Limitless by Jim Kwik. Comment below if you guys have read this or if you're planning to read it. Let me know. Take care. God bless.